Hello, my name is Michael Schneiders. I'm the CFO of BRAIN Biotech AG here in Swingenberg. We're headquartered just between Frankfurt and Heidelberg, and I'm happy to explain our 3M numbers to you. But before I jump into the 3M numbers, let me just quickly explain and remind you what we are all about. BRAIN is a company of the industrial biotechnology space, i.e., we find solutions in biotechnology to solve industrial problems. I.e., if you invest in BRAIN, you invest in the century of a bioeconomy. And in last fiscal year, we had about 54.6 million of revenues, an adjusted EBITDA just of a minus 420,000 euros, and a very, very strong cash position of 27 million. We did one milestone transaction last year on the pharma side, basically doing a royalty monetization deal, selling royalties upfront, getting 18.2 million in our pockets of that, and hence bolstering the cash position significantly. We have about 600 specialty B2B products already in the market, so I think a clear sign that we are already an established player. We have more than 40 patent families showing our strong R&D position, and we have more than 200 successfully closed partnerships showing that we are a strong partner for industry to develop solutions. Around 300 employees, more than 31 years of experience, making us one of the oldest biotechs in Europe. And since 2016, we are listed in the Frankfurt Stock Exchange in the Prime Standard, so in the highest listing segment of the Frankfurt Stock Exchange. The group has a holding on top and then two operational segments. First of all, the main operational segment, BRAIN Biocatalysts, in last fiscal year again, doing about 48 million of revenues with 5.1 billion adjusted EBITDA, so quite profitable business with an adjusted EBITDA margin around 11%. And on the other side, our operational business is the BRAIN Bio Incubator. Here we look at projects and participation with highly innovative solutions and basic projects. We could have a very, very high value contribution to the group. One of these projects was the Royalty Pharma deal and royalty monetization of last year. I just explained what is 18 million of the company with a lot of more sources to come in the next couple of years. Let me explain a bit about our core business and what our business models are. But first of all, I think that is very important. We have three go-to-market business models. A products business, which is mainly enzymes for the food production, like, for example, in dairy and baking, in egg production, but also in things like wine, for example, starch processing for bioethanol. We have our contract research organization, our CRO business, where we do services for industrial partners. And we have been doing this since 30 years, and that has been the root, essentially, when we founded the company more than 30 years ago. The contract manufacturing organization, the CMO business, essentially we have big steel tanks. We give that steel tank capacity out to external customers to produce on their behalf. But not only produce on their behalf, we will also help them to shape their bioprocesses and make their own production more successfully. All these go-to-market segments, products, the contract research organization and the contract manufacturing organization share one technology platform. That technology platform is all about the discovery, engineering, expression, fermentation, and scale-up of proteins and enzymes, including the DSP, the downstream processing. What is the common vision? Well, we clearly want to become a top 10 company in the world in the enzyme space. We want to create with what we do a positive impact on not only the competitiveness, but also the sustainability of our industrial partners. And essentially, we think we are a big building block of a bio-based future for industrial production. Now let me tell you some of the highlights of our first quarter of business year. Within the BRAIN Biocatalyst segments, we had a very strong start, double-digit top-line growth, about 11% growth. With strong contributions from our main manufacturing site in Cardiff and also our products business on baking, Biotech. We have a good order book for Zwingenberg on the services side with acceleration in the next quarters to come. And on the BRAIN Bio Incubator side, we have essentially had very good milestone for the company by being able to carve out the equilibrium therapeutics people and activities on the cancer research side. This is a project we have been looking to employ in the so-called gene scissor with a target toxicity to essentially kill cancer cells. That is something that can best prosper outside brain. That's why we have decided to give equilibrium therapeutics a license for our technology. And since the 1st of December, Essentially, this group of people is looking for new therapeutics in cancer research. Also from the BRAIN AI Incubator, quite happy to announce a new partnership with PX Group. We have been in that partnership for about a year now and now able to announce that partnership also to the public. Let me give you some details. First of all, PX Group is one of the key players in the gold triangle, if you want, so in Switzerland. It serves a very diverse range of industries, particularly in medical, dental, luxury goods and watchmaking, but also jewelry. And one of the key pillars of PX Group since a long time is basically the PX Impact label, so a more sustainable way of mining gold. What we do in that, we, with our BioGold and our bioextractor, become part of PX Impact. And essentially what we do is we provide the biology, so the bioleaching technology to PX Group. And PX Group runs our bioextractor on their side to have a biological gold recycling. That partnership is expressively designed not to be a closed-end one, but to be open. So we're also looking for additional partners to scale the process, to make the process very international, and being able here for partnerships to make this a real success to the market, i.e. provide BioGold to the market. Let me run it quickly through our 3M numbers. First of all, again, reconfirming BRAIN Biocatalysts, our main operating segments, 11.9 million of revenues in the quarter, a good growth rate of about 11%. Adjusted EBITDA more or less on the same level of last year with minus 0.7, and still a very, very strong cash position with 17.8 million. The delta from the full year results comes mainly through scheduled debt repayments, through the repayment of one larger debt item, and also for the build some working capital up for the next quarters to basically accompany the growth we are forecast. Let me come to the forecast. So we are clearly guiding the market now for this year to high single digit to low double digit revenue growth. We're looking at a segment adjusted EBITDA margin for BRAIN Biocatalysts of 10%, with regular CapEx spend of 3 to 4 million, which is our average CapEx spend over the last couple of years. For the segment BRAIN Bio Incubator, we are now guiding revenues around 6 million and up to 1 million negative adjusted EBITDA due to ongoing R&D investments in our pipeline. So that overall, we think we should have a year of decent growth and good profitability for the overall group. Our midterm targets, which have been issued at the Capital Markets Day on the 12th of December 24, basically remain unchanged. So why should you think about investing into BRAIN? Well, first of all, we think we have a clear strategy of profitable growth in specialty enzyme sectors. Secondly, we have a large and growing addressable markets. We think about 2 billion addressable market with basically revenues below 60 million, so lots of space to grow. We see a growing demand for providers of integrated biosolutions, so basically industry outsources to partners like us increasingly. We are successfully commercializing many of the exciting BRAIN Bio Incubator projects, the Royalty Pharma for virus project being a good example of that. And our products and solutions directly address at least 6 of the US sustainability development goals, i.e. we are clearly thinking also about an impact stock, make a real impact on the change on the way how the economy is going to be more sustainable going forward. The next reporting days will be essentially our 6M report on May the 28th. Before that, we're also going to be presenting with management on the Equity Strength Forum in Frankfurt. And please join us for our AGM here on March the 18th here in Zwingenberg, just around the corner. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact myself or Martina Schuster's Investor Relations. And thanks for listening.
Disclaimer. As described in the legal section on our website, c11a.com, this publication is for informational purposes only. This means it is not intended to provide you with any investment advice. Any opinion or recommendation expressed by the companies is neither given nor supported by us and should not be considered investment advice from our side. Also, remember that any opinion or recommendation expressed is subject to change without further notice. The content is obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but we do not guarantee its accuracy, completeness, or timeliness. Seat11a.com and its employees disclaim all liability for any loss that may arise in any form from any use of the information in the video, audio, and on our website. We neither express any opinion on the future value of any security or other investment vehicle, nor recommend any investment based on the information provided. Please consider the publications and our website as a platform for companies to present themselves. You need to seek financial advice from an expert regarding the accuracy and appropriateness of the material presented or recommended by the companies in the publication. As we are just considered a publisher, we may hold and trade securities in the presenting company, whether it is a listed or private company. By consuming our content, you agree to these terms and the terms in our legal section on our website.